are you, my beautiful family? Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. It's your girl in culture. So right now I am at East Blackmore. I'm meeting a special person. Trust me, like today is going to be a memorable day. Yeah, so she came from a different country and she just invited me that we have to link up, so probably we'll have a chat, a good chat, a quick chat, I'm very sure. So I decided like I have to take you along so that you see this special person that I'm talking about. Like today is going to be amazing. I'm super excited and I'm excited for you too. So let's go and meet this person. So this is your girl Rain Culture. Just do me a favor, if you've not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing, like, share, and leave a comment for me, and I will surely respond back. So let's go and meet my special guest. Let's go. I'm at East Blackmore right now. I just saw her standing somewhere. So let's go, we meet her. Hi! How are you? I'm okay, how are you? Oh my god! Oh. People, like I said, I'm meeting a I'm super excited. Like when I was coming today, in fact, when I was at work, I was like, I can't wait. I can't wait for today. I can't really wait for today. At some point, I was like, is she going to call me? Probably she's very busy.
I was very busy, but I just had to. I knew like one person that I really wanted to meet when I come to Zambia, because I've always seen your comments on my videos.
Yeah.
Oh, rain culture from, like, even in Ethiopia, in West Africa, I've always seen your comments. Oh, rain culture from Zambia. Oh, what?
Oh my god.
Like, so I knew like this is one person I'm very much interested in meeting when I'm in Zambia.
I'm humbled. I'm truly humbled. I'm truly humbled. I thought that you won't even remember, because I remember there is this one time I think you were doing, I don't know if it's your live. I think it's your live. And then you were like, okay, please mention the countries that you're watching us from and all that. And I mentioned like it's Zambia, and then you were like, oh okay, I think I should be meeting Zambia very soon.
Yeah.
I think that was about, is it, I don't know if it's some 5 months ago, 6 months ago, somewhere there. Yeah. So I was like, is it true? Like she's really going to visit Zambia.
Yeah, it was in my plan. Like I knew once I was done with West Africa, my next destination in Southern Africa, I knew the first country was going to be Zambia.
We really appreciate it. So beautiful family. So this is our African Tigress, of course, from Kenya. From Kenya, we welcome her to Zambia. You're welcome, African Tigress. So my beautiful people, you're welcome so much. So my beautiful people, this is the Tigress. If you have not yet visited her channel, please visit her channel. I'm going to put your link just down the comment section. I will put it there so that you can follow her, check on her videos. Trust me, you are going to be impressed. Like I didn't know that Zambia is this beautiful from watching her videos. I was thinking to myself like, what?
This is the same Zambia I'm living in.
You know, like just watching on your side, like it just shows a different picture, and it has made me see like truly Zambia is beautiful.
It is. Actually, today I got to explore like the whole city. From Garden City to the Kalundu, like everywhere. Like I've been like to most, like today I did a drive everywhere, like almost everywhere.
Are we going to see that video coming up soon?
Yes, it will come. That video is gonna come, and it's just a drive video, different neighborhoods. We went to Ibet, we went to Woodlands, like all the way. Like I don't know, we ended in Kamwela South. Went
That's
all
Kamwela
the way
South
to I've forgotten, to the some game reserve on your way to Zimbabwe.
Okay.
So it was a very nice day. So
we are looking forward for that video. We are looking forward.
It's a beautiful country.
We are yet to see it on your channel so that we look at it, how beautiful it is, and appreciate it more. Yeah, so I'm with the Tigress here, and I'm going to ask her a few questions that I was very, very anxious about. Yeah, like I sat down and I had to jot them down that I have to know about these things. And it is not only about me. I believe in even you people out there, my beautiful family, our family, you want to know certain things about her, what she thinks and what she has found and the other things. So let's get into the conversation. We'll pick it one by one. Yeah, we'll give her some time. And yeah, so let's get into it. So
Yeah.
welcome again to Zambia African Tigress.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, really grateful. I'm happy to see you. That I'm going to tell you about. Do you know how I got to know you?
No, tell me. I'm very interested in that. How did you get to know my channel? For me, I saw loads of your comments. Rain culture from Zambia, rain culture from Zambia. That's how I got to know you.
Okay, I think that's about like 6 months ago. I think that's the time I was like starting my YouTube channel and all those things. So I was like, I don't know how to go about this thing because I literally never knew. So I was like, I think I have to watch other people's videos, and I knew you through a friend who is also a YouTuber who's not at this moment, he's not really in Zambia. Yeah. So I knew you through him. Actually, I knew Dimwango, Malwa, Wadamaya, and you, the African Tigress, and Miss Trudy too at the same time. Yeah. So I was like, okay, let me check these beautiful people out. So that's the time I started following like each one of you and checking your videos out. And I think I love the response that you gave me at first. Because you responded back to me. And I was super excited. I never expected you to respond back, you know. Yeah, but I saw you send me that love.
So responses matter.
Yes. You sent me that love and you commented. I think you said thank you if I'm not mistaken. That really meant a lot.
Oh, wow.
That really meant a lot, and it kept on pushing me like, okay, let me watch another video for African Tigress, you know. Yeah, and you kept on commenting. I think you always comment on every post that I post. I don't know about other people, but you keep up.
Yeah, I always try.
Yes.
I always try to respond to like it's hard to respond to every comment, but most of the time if it's a question or if it's someone like, you know, or if I notice like someone is new, they like, you told me you were new and you are from Zambia, so I was like, oh, okay, you're welcome. So you know, like this is someone new, you want to keep them, you know, interested and watching. So I responded. I actually try to respond as much as possible, especially people who comment once I post the video, like people who comment within like the first 5 hours. Most cases I have the time to like really respond. Before the next video comes, you find like I get time to like really respond. But now when the videos, you know, I produce lots of content. So when the videos become much and some comments come later, I might manage to respond to some I might not be able, but at least I give a heart to everyone, a small heart, piece of my heart.
I always observe that. She always gives. Anyway, so that's the time I think I got to know you. And then by that time, I think you were in Nigeria. And then from Nigeria, you went to Ghana. I think that was about 6-7 months ago.
This year.
Yes, yeah. So that's the time I got to know you. And you know that I didn't know that you are from Kenya.
So you thought I was Nigerian?
Yes.
That's better, right? Wait, you thought I was from Nigeria?
Yes, and I stayed like that, I think, for almost a month. Yeah, because I think you stayed in Nigeria and then you went to Ghana.
Yeah, I stayed in Nigeria for like 6. I stayed in Nigeria like 6 weeks, and then Ghana like 1 month. Yeah. I was in West Africa like for so long this year.
I concluded that she's Nigerian. You know, the way you were interacting with them, the way you blended with the Nigerian, and I think even kind of your accent. A bit. Just a bit. A bit. It convinced me that you're Nigerian.
I don't speak like Nigerian. That is how Nigerians speak.
I don't know, but I concluded to say that African Tigress is Nigerian. Not until I think after 3 months of watching, that's when I got to know that, oh no, she is from Kenya. I think the other thing that convinced me is the way you interacted with the Nigerians, the way you blended with them. It was so natural, as if you're just part of them, you know. So that is what made me, you know, or made me convinced to say that maybe she's from Nigeria?
It's my favorite thing to do, like when I go to a place. Of course, I love Nigeria. It's a beautiful place, beautiful country. I can be Nigerian, I accept that.
Very easy.
Oh, I love the energy there. I love the vibe. I love the
Mhm.
people. They're good people, happy people, like very energetic, straightforward. I love that.
Oh yeah. I think that's what convinced me. Anyway, aside that, okay, so
Mhm.
we want to know more about you. Tell me about who is African Tigress?
Obviously, a Kenyan. Second, the only one of the tiger species in Africa. Because people ask, why are you African tigress, not African lioness?
Yes.
If you've never met any tigers in Africa, so you've just met one. You come across one. There's never been any, never will be. So just one. So yeah, the only of the tiger species in Africa. And I love life. I love being happy. I love good vibes. I love energy, like positive energy.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I just love to be happy. Like I love to be happy, and I love traveling. When I don't travel for so long, or when I stay in a place for so long, I become sick. It's that bad.
Really?
Like sick.
Like sick.
No, like I become irritable. I become agitated. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to get up. Like I don't like my motivation. Like it just goes so
away.
like. But the moment I leave and I change my environment, I'm like really good. I hate being in one place for so long. Like it just makes me like super restless and very unproductive.
You're just like the tigress. It doesn't stay in one area. It keeps on moving
roaming in the jungle
and hunting. It keeps on hunting from this place to the next. So just like her. Good to know that about you.
Yeah.
So welcome to Zambia once again. I keep on saying welcome to Zambia.
Zikomo.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Tuwatotela tuwalumba.
Zikomo.
So tell me, is this your first time being in Zambia?
Yeah, this is my first time in Zambia. And the reason it took so long is because I've always felt like Zambia is just very close to home. So
yeah.
Let me go to those places that are so far.
I know
like when I still have the because once you get like really tired, you don't wanna go somewhere far and frustrating. So I feel like okay, let me do like they always say like you eat the what's the bad or whatever bad first and then take it. So now I started from most of the time I was trying to do like a lot of West African countries. So once I'm done with West Africa, my goal was to come to Eastern and Southern, because Eastern and Southern, even by flight, by what, it's just like too close. So I'm like, good.
Yeah, and that's one of the questions I wanted to ask. Like, how come African Tigress has never been to Zambia when it's just nearby? Like,
it's because it's
too close,
It's close. That's why. It's like you'll be surprised. I won't be surprised you've never gone to some place that's just here in Lusaka, but you would have gone somewhere else that's far.
You're very right. You're very right, because you take advantage to say like, it's near, so I can go there.
I know lots of Kenyans who've never been to Nairobi National Park, but they've been to Masai Mara.
Which is far. So it's the same thing here, my people. Okay, so moving on. So how have you found my country?
It's beautiful. It's a very beautiful country. And most importantly, like what I believe, like from my experience traveling, what makes a place nice and all that, it's actually the people. You can be in the most beautiful country, like very clean, very organized, all the best infrastructure, everything. But the people are mean. You won't enjoy it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So when you are in an environment where people are like really easy, friendly, that's what I love. And that's one thing I found about Zambians. Even when I'm filming in the streets, no one's giving me a hard time. The only thing you hear is Mutikopa.
I've experienced that too, Mutikopa.
Yeah, Mutikopa. I say yes, and then they don't like they don't do it even in an aggressive way or anything.
Does that happen in Kenya?
People filming like I think there's a lot of creators. I think people are now used to people filming in town in Kenya. Like people are used because there's a lot of creators. Some are TikTokers, some are YouTubers, some are doing Instagram, some Facebook. So when people know the camera, they know these are creators. So let's mind our own business. They do their own business. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anyway, you have answered my second question about Zambia, about the people. You've already answered that. So I'll go to the third question. What was your expectation before coming here?
My expectation of Zambia before coming here. Honestly, it meets my expectation. Like, I was expecting what I'm experiencing, in the sense that, like, Zambia, I felt like it was kind of, there's some sort of similarity, some kind of similarities with Nairobi.
Oh, really?
There's some sort of similarity with Zimbabwe.
Okay.
So I was actually expecting that. And my friend had visited here, they had visited here before, and she told me that, she told me, oh, it's nice, it just feels like Kenya, the foods and everything is more or less the same. So you won't struggle to adjust even in terms of food because they have the same food. So I was like, okay, so meets my expectations. Like, I don't feel like I'm struggling with anything here.
Oh, yeah.
But transportation is expensive, but it's for other days.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know about that. And I'm glad at least D, fed you in on how things are, or just little things.
Yeah, but even without that, I could still do it. I mean,
You
I've
could
been
still.
to several countries, not knowing anybody.
Okay. All right. Okay. So tell me more about your YouTube journey from the time you started.
My sister.
How was it? How was it?
My sister inspired me to start because she used to watch a lot of YouTube videos, and she was in the media industry. So she inspired me. She used to watch. I'm like, who are those people that you keep listening to on Saturday mornings and all that, like when she's off work?
Okay.
Who are, because I could hear her listening to people talking about random things. So I did this. I didn't even know anything about vlogging. I did this. I went here. We did this. I'm like, who are these people that she keeps listening? Then she introduced me to vlogging, and then we watched. I was like, oh, so this is actually something nice. So
just a minute there. Is your sister also a content creator?
We started together. She gave up. I think she has 300 subscribers.
What happened?
Continued. Actually, like when I was going to school, one of the things I really wanted to do was media, but somehow I ended up in the healthcare field. But so yeah, she inspired me, and I continued, and I kept growing. And then there's another creator, Margarita. I saw her growing and getting many subscribers. I asked her what she was doing, so she gave me like, you need to do this, you need to do this and that, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. Then let's do this. You can do this.
I like that vibe. I like that energy. Okay, move on. Next question. In terms of expenses, do you think you have spent more in Zambia comparing to other countries?
Not exactly. If I compare it to like Uganda, yes. Like it depends on which country. If I compare it to Tanzania, yes. So it depends on which country. But in some countries, these countries that I spent more than Zambia, of course.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So like Cape Town, for instance, Cape Town to be specific is an expensive city. Kinshasa is expensive. Yeah. Abidjan, Accra, those ones are like expensive. Zambia, I think when you don't know your way around, you might end up spending a lot.
You're very right. Yeah. You're very right.
And I think that's what was happening to me initially.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
I can imagine. I remember I watched your recent video when you say that you're spending a lot.
Zambia expensive or am I broke?
I believe a lot of people watch that, and I was like, no, I think it's because of the areas that you're going to. Certain areas are more expensive, certain areas are just fair. Yeah, so that's the secret about Zambia. Yeah. But you mentioned that when it comes to transport...
Yeah, transportation is very expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, I think transportation here to be quite pricey. Like small distances, you just pay a lot. I don't know why.
That's the truth.
Yeah. Like small distances, you pay high. So transportation is quite pricey in Zambia.
Yeah, actually it's the opposite. Short distances are very expensive, and like long distances. Long distances are cheaper. That's the way it is here in Lusaka. Let me say here in Lusaka. Yeah.
So I think that's one thing I've noticed. Transportation is quite pricey.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. But forgive us.
I'm gonna buy my own car when I come to Zambia so that I can drive myself around.
You should leave it at my place.
I sell it to
you. Either way, it's okay. Okay, all right. I'm glad that so far so good.
I love it.
So far so good. All right. So, how do you manage moving from one country to the next? Don't you get tired? Like, how do you keep that drive going,
I actually do get tired. Sometimes I do get tired. But my motivation is like like I already mentioned earlier, like when I stay in one country for too long, I start becoming agitated. So I think I'm just meant to travel. Like when I stay in a country, sometimes over 3 weeks, especially if I'm in the same city for 3 weeks, I'll start having headaches, I'll start feeling agitated, I'll just start feeling funny, and I will just like, I'll be waking up and doing nothing.
Does that mean that you're addicted to traveling now?
I think even before I became a creator, I was actually traveling. Yeah, before I became a YouTuber, I used to travel. That's actually when my sister inspired me. She told me, you always travel a lot. Because that time I was doing something else that was also giving me an opportunity to travel.
Okay.
So she told me, you can actually be traveling while you're doing
While
things.
you're doing
That's
that.
how I started traveling.
Okay. So now that is final addiction. Yeah,
it's hard. I have itchy feet or restless feet.
Oh yeah, you just have to be on the move.
Yes,
that's
if
when
I'm
they
not
relax.
in the move, I'm sick.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you keep moving from this place to the next. You keep doing this and that. How do you keep up the editing?
Do I
tell me about that? Because that is one challenge that I face.
It's a big challenge as a creator to
for
be
you
honest.
Who like uploads your videos almost every day. I keep seeing a video coming up. How do you keep up?
So like I want to film today. So once I'm back, I'm editing. Actually, creating is just a job. So once I'm back, I'm editing. Once I'm back, I'm editing. You see, like when you had a small break, I was editing. Yes. So once you're going, I'm editing, and I'm thinking like, okay, I need to edit 2 videos. So which are the videos that I'm gonna work on next? I try to do those videos like real quick.
So like that has just become part of you. You can't just waste time like that.
No, I barely have time to just like really sit and like hang out and have fun. Most of the time, I'm actually working. Like people might not take it like a job, but it's actually a job. You're working.
A lot of people, they don't really know that YouTube is a job.
It is.
What do you have to say about that?
It is a job. I mean, it is a job. If you have to shoot, you have to edit, you have to post, you have to engage people, you have to post on your social media, you have to try and create for Twitter, you try for Instagram, for Facebook, for TikTok. All that is a job.
See?
I can't even keep up with all that, but very soon I'm gonna get someone to be helping me with making my work easier. Yeah, at least then I can have fun.
That's the question I wanted to ask next. But are you going to have anybody helping you soon?
Yes.
Do you think they are going to do the work better than the way you do it?
If they're traveling with me, I mean, I'm the one directing, so we know what we're working on. It's easy on you that you like, this is the angle I want, this is what I want, then you both of you brainstorm, so this is what we're going to film. Okay. And then we all film and achieve whatever we want to achieve. That would make work easy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's good. Okay. I heard you mentioned your sister. That means that's your blood sister. You have a family.
Yes, I have like my siblings and my mom.
Oh, okay. They're where? Kenya?
Yes, they're in Kenya.
Okay. All right. Okay.
They're in Kenya, but different places
here and there,
doing different things. Everyone has like their own life and different things going on in their life. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Good to know. Okay, so are they supportive with what you do, mom, the siblings?
My mom is always watching my mom is a moderator on my channel. She's always watching my videos.
She's
and the moment
there.
she'll see like I've collaborated with you, and I just say like, I'm like, if you're watching this and you're Team Tigress, go subscribe to Rain Culture. And I know one of the subscribers is going to be my mom. And my mom is kind of is like very consistent. I always see, as long as I've introduced or collaborated with somebody, I always see her in the comment sections of these other people's channel. Wow. My mom is very active. Even I barely see my sister's comments, although they watch, because I know they watch. Because sometimes they leave, sometimes they don't leave comments. Sometimes they come to discuss the comments with me on WhatsApp. I'm like, no, that comment, leave it. We need that engagement. engagement. We need that engagement in the video, not on WhatsApp. If you watch a video, you have opinion,
take it on,
leave
take
it
it
there. I will respond there, not
Don't
to
bring
my
it.
WhatsApp.
I'm glad to hear that. Oh my god. So you have some debate on WhatsApp instead of the
No, I tell them no.
Don't do
Leave that comment there.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. Okay, so any challenges that you have faced so far?
Well, challenges.
In
Lots
Zambia?
of challenges. Okay, in
Tell me
Zambia,
about them.
no, in Zambia, not so many challenges. No language barrier. The food is great. Initially, I struggled getting like the fruits and vegetables that I was looking for, but with time and with videos and some amazing Zambians commented and they directed me. Yesterday, I went to Soweto Market and I got the things I wanted.
Finally,
Yes.
how was your experience at Soweto?
But
Why
do people make it look like? But that's African market. Like, that's how markets are. People are like, oh my goodness, you have to be careful. I'm like, it's a market.
Well, like
it's just like any other market. I've been to markets. In Kenya, we have such markets. What I know is if I'm holding my bag, I'm going to hold it on my front. Yes. And I'm going to have know where my money is and everything is. I'm not putting anything in the bag. No. You get it? And if I'm getting to a place that is squeezed or people are squeezing themselves, I'm avoiding that because that's the place they can easily pocket you. Yep. Or if I have to, I'll have to squeeze myself and hold my bag like this. So people are worried. I'm like, come on, guys. This is African Tigress.
Chill. She's the Tigress. Actually, she told me that she's going to Soweto before she went. So I was like, please be careful where you're going. So I'm one of the people that told her actually that just be careful.
Because people are trying to make it look like it's dangerous. But no one's gonna stab you. No one's gonna if they're gonna rob you, they're gonna do it very smooth. Yes. I don't even think they might grab, snatch and run, but no one is gonna pull a gun or a knife and tell you, give me this.
No, that doesn't happen around that place. Especially during daytime now.
Yeah. It was cool. I interacted with the people.
You got your fruits.
I got my fruits.
You're happy
I
now.
made an epic video. I met amazing people. You're gonna see the video. And the people were all good vibes.
The marketeers, they were all fine.
They were fine. They would say, Mtikopa.
I'm sure that's why you laid Mtikopa.
Because I know what it is. I'll be like, And even when I'm buying the fruits, then, they were really happy and all that. So it was nice.
I'm glad that my people, my Zambian family, they treated you well. I'm happy that she's bringing out very positive feedback, which is very good. We need it, because this is not only for Zambia but for the whole world. So we need this positivity, this good feedback that we are getting, which is very good, and we appreciate that as Zambians and the whole world at large. Because it is not only about you. You are also showing other people out there in different countries, the whole world, to come and visit Zambia. You are showing off our country in a beautiful way, in a good way, and we are grateful. We are grateful. So anyway, we move on.
Thank you, Zikomo.
You're welcome. I'm happy
I met you too.
Oh.
All right, guys, that's really amazing. I truly appreciate Team African Tigress. If you're watching this, please, she's one of the people I knew I would have felt bad if I left Zambia without meeting her. She's one of the people who have been very supportive. I'm very sure if you're always in my comments, you've probably seen her rain culture. You always say rain culture from Zambia. I'm very sure you've seen her comments on my videos. So please go ahead and extend some love to my sister here.
Thank you so much. Really grateful.
You're welcome.
Truly grateful. Thank you so much. So this is your girl Rain Culture plus African Tigress here. Please, beautiful family, if you've not yet subscribed to her, please visit her channel. Check her videos out. Trust me, you won't live without subscribing. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not she's good. She is good, and she has got a beautiful heart. She is not what you see on her videos. Meet her in person, and trust me, you will just feel as if it is your neighbor who just stepped out and then they are back, and then some people told me
like I seem so serious in my videos. I'm like, hey,
That's the thing. That's the thing.
serious where? Okay, I'm serious, but like I'm easy.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
she's that easy. So again, if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing, like, and leave a comment for me. I will surely check it and I will respond back. Thank you so much. This is what I had for you. This is a special gift here that I had for you. So I'm really grateful. So I'll see you in my next video. Check you out. Bye.
Bye. Zikomo.
Zikomo. How do you say bye in Kenya?
Kwaheri.
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 The Kenyans